We're looking at not only the stormy side and the snowy side of Winter Storm Hunter, but also the wet side of Hunter. Here's a look on the left-hand side of your screen of the flood watches that are popping up across the Northeast, even parts of West Virginia and dipping down towards Kentucky. But on the right-hand side, you're looking live at Memphis, where those ominous clouds are on the way. And this is the reason why. You have some rain showers that are popping up, maybe even some thunderstorms. This is a very multifaceted storm as we see rain, thunderstorms, ice, snow, and a mix of everything in between.
You name it, it's going to happen. Heavy rain in areas that have been so cold, have snow on the ground. We may see some flash flooding because of it. And then just as soon as the flooding starts, we're going to crash into the cold air again, go back into freezing rain or sleet, and then eventually snow as well.
Yeah, taking a closer look at a couple spots. Philadelphia, you have rain in the forecast Thursday night, Friday night, for Saturday and beyond. And we're going to definitely see those temperatures drop as well. 63 is your high on Friday and 49 for Saturday.
Indiana is right in the path of Winter Storm Hunter. Crews there are getting ready for a wintry mix of conditions.
Lamar Holiday with the Indiana DOT is on the phone with us now from Indianapolis. Lamar, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much again. And what's your biggest concern as Winter Storm Hunter approaches your area?
Right. So right now it's pretty warm. We have a little bit of showers in the area, but we understand that will be turning into freezing rain and sleet, which will then, of course, make it slippery for the roads. And so we now have a call out to our crews to come out around midnight tonight just to patrol and monitor and pre-treat the roads as necessary.
It's got to be a difficult setup when you have rain and at times heavy rain at that, leading into a freezing rain and then snow scenario, because you can't pre-treat the same way, correctly?
That's correct. And so with the rain, sometimes the solution is washed away. But we have our crews out and available and ready to retreat and pre-salt and continue to do that. So that way when our motorists get out there to their morning commute, we can try to get those roads as safe as possible.
Now, for viewers who are in your area, in Indianapolis and in the metro area, what advice do you have for them? As we're showing radar right now, showing that transition from rain to ice to snow. So it's not just one type of weather you have to worry about, it's three.
Absolutely. I know sometimes we may sound like a broken record when we say these tips, but again, it definitely assists with reducing accidents. And so we always wanted to remind our motorists to slow down, leave early, don't follow too closely, and don't crowd the plows. We want our plows to do everything they can to make sure that the commute is safe for everyone.
Lamar, in your experience, I know that we are anticipating that big cool down and maybe even up to a quarter inch of ice, especially from Indianapolis and points south. But with the roads as warm as they are now, does that give you a bit of a window to get out there and treat before that ice really starts to be a problem on the roadway?
It does. Our pavement temperatures right now are hovering around the 50-degree mark. And so when the temperatures are as warm as they are, it definitely helps the salt do what it needs to do to break up that ice so that way our crews can get the ice out of the way. So we're very thankful for the warm temperatures that we got today versus last week when we were dealing with sub-zero temperatures.
All right. Thank you so much for the information and taking the time to speak with us. Lamar Holiday with the Indiana DOT. Thanks again.
Straight ahead, we have a lot more to come with this storm. All the impacts. We're going to go in depth, kind of hour by hour, place by place with Winter Storm Hunter, along with storm specialist Carl Parker bringing you some of those details. Yeah,
but first, some city-specific timing of this storm. Here's the timing in Nashville. And we're looking at that rain starting to pick up by 1 a.m. tomorrow morning Central Time. And then the arrival of some ice, snow, and it continues through midday Friday before tapering off Friday night.
Plunging temperatures as well. So temps falling into the 20s, maybe about 1/10 of an inch of ice, and then 3 inches of snow on top of that after the rain.